Hey guys, what's up? How's it going? Hope everyone is doing great. Not just well, great. So I want to play more The Great Ace Attorney Chronicles, or 2 Resolve. Yeah. And we're gonna get started on the trial in... What is it? Trial with, Case 3. So that'll be fun. We don't really have a lot going on, a lot given to us here. I feel like most of the investigation we did yesterday was like the wax museum, whatever, wax figure place. So yeah, I don't know. Hey Crow Baddie, what's up? How's it going? Multitasking with dishes? Oh, fun. Fun. But yeah, I hope you're doing well. But yeah, let's just get right into this. 23rd of October, 8:52 a.m. Jesus, that's early. Old Bailey Defendant's Antechamber. Well, that might not be that early to some people, but for me, that's early. I don't like that. I can't believe it's been 6 months since I was last allowed to work in court. Right, I forgot. It was 6 months before he could do any... He probably wasn't even here, like... Oh, first time in a courtroom for 6 months, dude, okay. And now, here I am, back at the Old Bailey. Ah, Mr. Naruhodo. Good morning. That was weird. I'm not doing that again. Good morning, Miss Professor Harebrain. I don't understand. It doesn't make any sense. The atmospheric pressure in here is off the charts. I've never felt anything like it. It's crushing me. Oh dear, the pressure in this area is awful too. The weather keeps changing, and dude, yesterday was awful. I feel it harebrained, but I think this is like... Oh... I feel it every time I'm here, the gravity. Well, this is Britain's highest court. But are you telling me it's fitted with some kind of device that can actually control air pressure? No, Harebrain, that's no. No, I think it's probably all in the mind. You're nervous. Yes. Well, you won't let me down, will you, Mr. Naruhodo? I'm counting on you in today's trial to save my life. To save the secret of my super high voltage, instantaneous kinesis machine from being made public. Okay. You know, we'll try. We'll do our best. Yes, I understand. I know what I have to do. I have to establish that the explosion 2 days ago was nothing more than an unfortunate accident. And I know why it happened, but how are we gonna prove it? Because we don't have proof that, that the thing we found at the place was a bolt from the crossbow that we also found just randomly lying about that no one somehow noticed. I don't understand how people didn't notice this thing, but you know what? Whatever. Well, I'm sure there's nothing to worry about, really. Justice will prevail. Oh. Who is this? I figured I should have known. I should have known. Oh, Mr. Sholmes. I didn't expect to see you here. I didn't expect him either. That was very mean, Runal, leaving me alone at home with Hurley. It took me at least an hour to wake him up. Wake him. Is it... Are you... Sherlock Sholmes? Dude, why are you so excited? Indeed, sir, I am he. Sherlock Sholmes. Why are you doing this? Sholmes, why? Oh, I've heard about all your exploits, even whilst living in Germany. Yes, Lance magazine is on sale in Germany too. This month's installment was sublime. Your deduction in the adventures of Silverblaze was wonderful. What is happening? Oh, Herlock, you've got a fan. Ah, yes, a memorable case indeed. It concerned a snake, I seem to recall. A snake? No, that was the speckled band. You're getting your cases mixed up, dude. Though, to be fair, we know Herlock would do such a thing. I'm not surprised, but... Well, thank you for coming. I do appreciate your support. I'm sorry to disappoint you, my dear fellow, but I'm afraid I can't stay. Then why'd you come? Oh. I have urgent business at Madame Tuspel's. God damn it, dude. Enough. You mean your waxwork job? No, the waxwork abduction, of course. Madame has engaged my services. So you're trying to get to the bottom of that ransom note, are you? Right, there was a ransom note for a wax figure, I remember. The week's wages depend on it, as does the safe return of the waxwork, naturally. As such, I intend to give it my undivided attention. Oh, well, never mind then, I understand. Alright, dude. Then why'd you come here then? Of course, with my skills of observation and reasoning, resolving the matter will be as easy as proverbial pie. I shall return forthwith? What is forthwith, dude? For until I solve the case, I shall have no money to afford a pie of any description. How are you living? How are you living where you live right now? Do you own the place? I doubt it. If you rent it, how are you paying for rent? Well, actually, let me think about it. Is the rent paid off from, like, royalties, dude? Or something? Because Rand's magazine probably brings in some money too, doesn't it? Herlock, how dare you? Oh, then you must absolutely give it your full attention, Hurley. Quite, Iris, quite. But life is riddled with irony, you know? Whenever I give something my full attention, I have a quite insatiable desire for pie. What the fuck? Watch Iris be in charge of getting the rent paid, I know. Like, that's the only way they're living there, like, honestly. Alright. Oh yes, quite. Definitely. Absolutely. I totally understand. Is someone a little starstruck? He's reminding me of, Susato a little bit here. Hairbrain, you'll soon learn. He's not all that he seems. I wish you the very best of luck, Professor Hairbrain. Oh, why thank you. Okay. Before I depart, Mr. Naruhodo, a word in your ear, if you will, if you please. What's this about? Oh, it's getting serious. As you have remarkably little grounding in science, I feel I ought to inform you. As compelling as this super high voltage instantaneous kinesis hypothesis may be, a practical implementation, such as was attempted by the professor at the Great Exhibition, is quite impossible. You're saying this right to his face, though. But the professor said the demonstration was a success. Yes, it would appear that he fervently believes it was. I read Professor Bunnybrain's paper about it too, you know, and I have to say, I'm sure it can't be done. It could barely be done theoretically, let alone practically. I still love her outfit, it's so cute. So he's completely barking up the wrong tree. But how could an experiment that had no possibility of succeeding in fact succeed? That's contradictory. This is so... Oh. Like, how did the body get to the... What was it called? Crystal Tower or whatever? Like, how did it get there? Then. That is weird. Oh, she's 26. Okay. What's that supposed to mean? Now I must... Ooh, voice crack. Hello. Now I must hurry along. I wish you the best of luck, my dear fellow. Alright, bye. Alright. Oh, was he just a chaperone? Like, he helped Iris get here? Alright, that's fair. Well, it looks like you're on your own today, Runo. But chin up, you can do it. Oh, what about you, Iris? No, I'm afraid I can't help. I have something I need to never mind. Why are you here, Iris? I see. Oh, we don't get our little assistant. We don't have an assistant this time. It's going to be a big surprise for you when you find out what it is. That sounds ominous. Counsel for the defense and the defendant. Court is. Oh no, we don't. But we don't get our little, like, we don't get a defense, like, assistant. Assistant girl, whatever they call it. God, I don't remember. That's sad. I don't think we've gone to trial without one. Technically. Because, yeah, the first case was Susato or Ryutaro with her father. And then the first case in the first game, we had Kazuma technically as well. And then all the other cases in the first game, we had Susato. And then the last case, we had Iris. I think. Yes. No. Yes? Well, we had Iris in a case. God, my brain. Kazuma, I know. Oh, I'm so sad. An experiment that the laws of science say can't possibly succeed. And a scientist who's convinced that it did. That's the riddle you have to unlock here, Ryunosuke. That's the key to this case. Alright, here we go. Oh, I'm like scared of the surprise. Okay. So we were in that room for about 15-20 minutes. Ace Attorney loves killing off my favorite characters and I'm still mad. Ace Attorney likes killing off favorite characters early in the game after introducing them as this cool character. And that makes me mad. Like, you meet them in the first trial, cool. The second, or the first case, second case, they're gone. And I'm like, what the fuck? You know? Mia, Kazuma, just fuck off. Albert Hairbrain. Alright, who's our jury this time? Always with the bat thing going on with you. Ah, yes! We're in the new outfit. First time in this outfit in court. I'm 6 months out of practice, and what's more, we don't have an assistant. I'm without Susato-san today. It's okay, we can do this, Ryunosuke. Is it just my imagination, or does the air in here feel even more oppressive than usual? So, I must say I recollect the victim of this case all too well, Mr. Odie Asman. Mr. Asman was well known as a financier, though that was merely a front for his diverse criminal activities. Alright, so he was in... Oh, we're doing this thing. The Reaper. The jury was paid out, was the thought process. Bribed, exactly. Because every member of the jury had been bribed, by the sound of it. These powerful London criminals are prepared to go to the extreme lengths to keep their freedom. But 2 days ago, on the 21st October, Mr. Asman met his end. The work of the Reaper, was it? No! Van Zieg's... No. If that is how your lordship would describe divine retribution. But the fact remains that Mr. Asman's death was a direct A direct result of the actions of the accused, Professor Herobrine. I see. Alright, who's the jury? Oh, new face. Wait, what? Hold on. What the fuck? Oh, you're so... What the fuck? Completely different. Wait, did she make type... What the... Oh my god. She's a typewriter. Dude, this is the guy in the wax museum. Oh, great, a magician, that'll go well. Well, we know how it goes when a magician's in court, right? Oh no, you're that kind of dude. That's the police killer Ottomol lookalike. Again. And he's as exhausted as ever, it seems. Oh no, we got another sleepy. Okay. Oh, great. Oh, good. This is lovely. What a jury to have. Apparently it is too much to ask for people to stay awake. Oh my god, yeah, I don't know. I mean, this poor guy is probably overworked too, to be honest. Nevertheless, the dream of the science being exhibited rapidly turned into a nightmare for the spectators. A tragic turn of events, and as such, the eyes of London, no, the whole world will be on this trial. It is our duty to reach a swift and just conclusion, I feel. Okay, Judge. Whatever. Alright, Van Zeeks, let's hear it. At the heart of this incident is technology never before demonstrated anywhere in the world. Alright, so it's very scientific here. Got it. The technology being demonstrated by the accused was described as super high voltage instantaneous kinesis. So long, by the way. It's designed to disassemble human subjects using extremely high voltage electricity and beam them instantly to another location where they are subsequently reassembled, which, no, I wouldn't ever volunteer myself for that kind of experiment, ever. Unless it's been tested thoroughly before. I like her design. If I'm getting beamed somewhere, it's been years of testing. Exactly, it has to be tested. Years of testing, definitely. I can agree with that. You skipped the Magic Man. He's so frowny. So this expert and Mr. Sholmes are in agreement. It's impossible. The prosecution would assert that the accused's instantaneous kinesis demonstration was a success. What the fuck? Oh my god! The professor's hypothesis is currently under investigation by the British government. If it is deemed to have merit, a substantial research grant would be made available. The accused made use of the invention built on his new hypothesis to take Mr. Asmund's life. in order to be the sole benefactor of the grant. Again, I don't think that's a good motive because he was getting the money from the from the guy. Like, a lot of money. He didn't... like, judging by every conversation we've had with Hairbrain, all he really cared about was his research. This disastrous demonstration was no accident. It was carefully designed from the outset to end the life of the victim. Again, I don't agree. I think that bolt, somehow we'll get that bolt, like, looked at. Well, I mean, Gregson said he would get it in, looked at, so hopefully he'll bring it in time so we could be like, hey, look, this crossbow bolt was found in the machine, and we found this crossbow somewhere else. Okay. He's really acting like he didn't know Hairbrain. You know, I'm curious though. Like, I know Ace Attorney ignores this concept of, what? I just had the word in my head. Conflict of interest, I think. Yeah. Like, Ace Attorney is known to ignore it because, like, we see it all the time in the original trilogy as well. But I wonder if that is implemented at all here. Because, I mean, maybe not, probably not, because, you know, it's still an Ace Attorney game. But if he's acting like he doesn't know him, is that for a specific reason or not? And the cape comes off, even though he looks really nice with it. Dude, stop biting your fingernails. Your fingers are gonna look as ugly as mine, dude. Witnesses, state your names and occupations for the court. This is what Van Zinks thinks about friendship? Oh no, what is this? Oh! I don't need friends, they disappoint me. Oh my god. You feel attacked? Oh no, yeah, I used to bite my nails so much. I don't bite them anymore, I don't know why. But my left middle finger is like, the shape of my nail now is forever just changed. I mean, they all are, but still. Tobias Gregson, Detective Inspector of Scotland Yard's Homicide Division. I was on duty at the demonstration on the day in question, and in charge of the following investigation. Hairbrain, you okay? Wow, that's a lot of actions in one go.
Albert Hairbrain, scientist.
You were born in England, but have been carrying out research in Germany in recent years, correct?
Yes, that's right. After graduating from university here in Britain, I went to work in Germany and made an amazing discovery. Which is what brought me back. I had to demonstrate my incredible hypothesis at the Great Exhibition.
What you demonstrated was incredible, alright? An incredible explosion. No, I still think it was that thing. Gregson, show me the thing. I need to know.
But the science was a success. The instantaneous kinesis worked. Everyone saw it. They must have done. Yes, there was a terrible accident, but the demonstration of my hypothesis was a success.
I mean, we do know it exploded. I know. Oh, that much is undeniable, as shown in this photograph taken by the forensics investigation team. Let's see. I mean... okay, but for a guy who died from the explosion, he looks very intact. Like, you would think he'd have more lacerations, like, on his body, like scratches and shit, at least. So for sure, I don't think he was killed by the machine. Like, the wound is just too concentrated in one specific spot. So you're in court for murder maybe sound less chipper. I mean, you're not wrong. Wait, hold on. Taken inside the crystal tower. The victim rammed straight into it. Again, if he rammed straight into it from the machine, he would be more hurt than how he is now. Is the logic behind that because the transfer between locations worked? I mean, by their logic, they're saying he was thrown across into the tower. You know, and he doesn't look like he was hurt enough to be tossed across into the tower. Like, okay, not only that, but look at those chunks of glass. That glass is so thick. His head would at least be bleeding. Or something else would be bleeding, not just that little speck of area on his chest. Like, there's no way. And also, I want to know how intense was, like, or how much of the place was cluttered where they found the body. Because if he was flung across, because that's what Gregson has said, he was through the glass, he had to be thrown at a really great, like, velocity. Because, again, that glass is so thick. I don't get it. I mean, because... And it had to, because the structure's so high. If it was thin glass, everything would just topple over. I don't know. We'll see. A photographic print of the victim taken after he had ostensibly been beamed to the crystal tower. It shows an apparent stab wound to the chest. Again, a stab. I don't understand the logic of these people. It is... Whatever. Okay. Let's go. As the court said, the victim of the incident was Mr. Odie Asman. There have been a number of allegations made against the man, but putting them aside for the time being, he was the man who financed the research of the experiment and the demonstration itself. Alright, dude. Let's get going. All we know is he was found at the second location. Yeah, I'm thinking... I wonder if in the confusion of the machine going crazy, he somehow made it to the tower and then something happened, he died, but then I don't know. It hasn't really been established how much time between the thing exploding and finding the guy's body, like how much time had passed, so I don't know. Sure, yes. But couldn't it be that the explosion was caused by some malfunction in the apparatus used for the demonstration?
That's right. That must be it. My splendid machine. My poor splendid machine.
Alright. You saw it yesterday, didn't you? We can't even examine the wreckage thanks to the Special Dispensation for Scientific Equipment Act. We couldn't even look at it. He's adorable, this dude. Well, maybe you should give us the go-to okay to check it out, dude. So, Your Honor? I mean, my lord? Oh, fucking... Okay, whatever. Alright, Van Zieks, what you've got to say. Isn't that right, witness? What? No, your neighbor. Other witness. I think the reason they can't examine it is because Britain could steal the ideas. They can't examine it because Britain wants to look at the ideas. Isn't that it? Like, I'm trying to remember what the act was. Hold on. Hold on, let me look. What was it called? Special Dispensation for Scientific Equipment Act. Oh, okay. So... Oh, he refused to allow any investigation. Oh, okay. So... All I remember is Harebrained doesn't want them to examine the detail because he could steal the idea, and other people want to look at it because they want to steal the idea. Oh, right, I remember talking about this. Okay, so he used that so they couldn't look at it, but here it says it's protected under the Special Dispensation for Scientific Equipment Act. Oh, that is a mouthful. But if it was counted as a murder, then the machine would count as a murder weapon and it would authorize people to examine it. But if it was an accident, it'd be in protective custody. So I don't know if right now it's still under that or if it's like, I don't know. It's complicated, I guess. Okay, so we're in that thing of, is it a murder weapon or not? I see. Got it. So we can't look at it because he's put it under that act, but it may not work if it's proven as a murder weapon. Okay, so we're trying to protect his rights to keeping his research safe, I guess, or secret, whatever. Okay, here we go. Got it. The corpse that went crashing through this crystal tower had a broken neck.
I made a minor miscalculation in the angle of the beam projection, that's all. That was my mistake.
But the post-mortem examination revealed another injury, a fatal wound. There was a lesion in his chest where he'd clearly been stabbed by something sharp right in the heart. So the victim was killed before he went anywhere, and this fella's the only one who could have done it. I don't know. Hold on. Wait, that's the testimony? Wait, that's the testimony. That's so short, though. Information I would really like to have heard from someone other than the judge. A stab in the heart isn't an instant death, but whatever. I mean, it could be, but what do I know? Oh, Harebrained! I'll help you. Okay, so he's supposed to be in there. Okay, but the thing was angled up. Like this. Okay. Oh, and that's why it went upwards. The explosion brought it up. Got it. No, but... No, wait, no. But the crash was on the side of the tower, wasn't it? Like, if he fell like that, that would mean he fell from top down into the tower. But maybe I'm remembering wrong. I don't... But, what? No. Wait. No, that doesn't make sense. No, because... if he was actually flung, he was flung, like, through the side. So the glass side, not, like, from here. So this is under the assumption that thing actually worked. He materialized up here and fell to his death here. But I don't see that being the case, especially if he was materialized, like, standing in a sense. I don't know. Oh, Hairbrain will help. I seriously think the machine wasn't... we'll see. So what... Okay, let's take a look here. Let me take a look. So Odie Asman, male, age 47, nationality British, time of death around 2:20 p.m. Hemorrhage of a wound to the chest that pierced the heart, inflicted by a sharp implement. Additional observations: a broken vertebrae, most likely resulting from impact after sudden fall from considerable height. I'm so confused. Now. Now, we haven't even gotten to cross-examining yet, guys. Hold on, hold your horses. Thank you, Judge. Me and my mouse friend will help. We shall cross-examine. I need to focus here. Slap. It's been a while. Chunosuke will be... No, you know what? I said we didn't have an assistant. Chunosuke is my assistant for now. Alright, so... let's see. Are you suggesting that because he fell from a considerable height? Exactly, which highlights something else about the whole rum business. Mouse assistant for the win. Exactly. He can whisper little help in his ear. He's so cute. What's that? The fact that the instantaneous kinesis itself was a success. After the explosion, the cage with the fellow inside suddenly appeared out of nowhere in midair. So, although the experiment ended in disaster, the so-called instantaneous kinesis did actually occur. And yet we've got Herlock, Sholmes, and Iris telling us it was impossible, so I don't know. Remind us, Professor, what was the cause of the fatal disaster? Okay, I'll show you. No, but didn't we... No, because he's saying he made a minor miscalculation, but in the explanation earlier it said the explosion caused the angle to change, so I don't believe that. But here, let's just press everything first. So the angle of the projection is critical, is it? And you calculated it yourself, personally?
Absolutely. The calculation is far too complicated for anyone but me to carry out.
Only you got it wrong, didn't you? But he didn't, though.
Yes, that's right, that's the point! The calculation is so complicated, even I can make a mistake.
Do people fall for the brazen confidence? I should try it.
I took into account the subject's height and weight, the wind direction, the ambient temperature. I considered every possible variable, so I don't understand how this could have happened.
Obviously then, you had to include the weight of the clothes Mr. Asmund was wearing at the time, I suppose. I guess not.
Crackling comets! The answer should have been 3!
What? So much for safety first. The 3 must be for safety third. All this could have been avoided if he just used a chicken. I know, like something else. Or like, let's say it worked, maybe a chicken would work. Some kind of bird, yeah. Because let's say the teleporting worked, right? Then at least they could take some wind under their wings. Oh my god, I can't speak. And then like fly a bit. Or in the chicken's place kind of like flap about but still float down or something. I don't know. But we just had to go big and go big, use a person. Something that will just drop. Another fatal injury, you say? That doesn't make any sense. I didn't think I'd have to spell this out, but here we go. Just because there were 2 fatal wounds doesn't mean I'm saying the victim had 2 lives to lose, does it? 2, right. Obviously, at first, we thought the bloke had died due to his spinal snapping in... Spinal? Spine snapping in half as well. But you're saying that's not the case? You'll get your answer once I finish with my fish and chips. Keep butting in every few seconds. Wait, but it's just chips. It's just chips. But we all know that's a bottomless bag. It's just chips though. There's no fish in there, is there? The victim plummeted 30 feet into the glass tower. It would be reasonable to assume that as the cause of death. Okay, but see, okay, hold on. Can we like have a look at the tower again? I'm so confused. Okay. The defense knew nothing of this crucial information. The prosecution received this report from the forensics investigation team only this morning. That was the first we knew of it as well. I can only apologize for the impossibility of informing the defense. Sarcastic and insincere. Thanks. So, what was the nature of the sharp object? Among the accused tools that were in use of the demonstration, one is of particular interest. Again, I don't think that's a screwdriver. Okay, are they gonna make the assumption that it's an A for Albert or something? I still think it's a bolt. Hairbrain, what is it? Oh, it is a screwdriver. Andrew. A for Andrew. Never mind, it is a screwdriver. God damn it. Albert. Andrew, of course.
Do you know each other already? He's one of my dear friends, like all my tools. I've named them all, you know. We're one big happy family.
Hairbrain, oh dear.
Andrew is my flathead screwdriver, of course. His brother Michael is a crosshead.
I can't believe... Oh, Andrew. Andrew, wrong place at the wrong time. You know what's weird, though? This... Okay, I'm confused, because... we found Andrew, I guess, at the scene of the explosion. Yet they're saying that Andrew is the murder weapon that pierced Mr. Asmund's. I'm kind of confused. That isn't. It's blood, beyond all reasonable doubt. No! Oh, he's still so happy back there. I'm so confused, though. Wait, does that mean the other one is... Oh, wait, what was the other one's name? So there's Andrew, and then... Michael, who's a crosshead. Wait, does that mean the other one is Michael, but then... I don't know. So one of Professor Harebrain's tools is the murder weapon. Great. Oh, poor Ryunosuke. Can we look at it? Let's take a look here. I've seen this unusually shaped handle before. It's the same screwdriver that was lodged in the grill on the floor of the kinesis machine, which could be important information, so I should definitely make note of it. So we found it at the machine, which is weird. Anything else to look at? The blood? This is blood. Mr. Asmund's, no doubt. This is the problem with looking at murder weapons. Okay, so nothing else of notice, I guess. It looks like layers of thick canvas with a thick rubber lining of sorts. I've never seen anything like it before, but applying Mr. Sholmes' methods, you might deduce it was part of a raincoat worn by someone who really didn't want to get wet. And the charring must have occurred when the person was struck by lightning. Or maybe not. Okay. See where the prosecution is coming from? Doesn't have to stay in the victim for it to have pierced him, especially because he teleported. Or teleported. I mean, that's true. I'm just wondering. I'm still kind of confused about how... maybe I'm remembering wrong, because I'm sure the hole was in the side of the tower. But I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Probably. What grounds do you have for saying that? Okay, geez. Got it, Gregson, got it. Okay. And we know for certain that before the experiment, the victim was alive. Alright, juror number 4, can you shut up for a sec? Furthermore, following the explosion and kinesis, nobody went anywhere near the body. Oh, wait. Hold on, what did he say? Are you saying there was someone else? Mr. Harebrain, Professor? Professor Harebrain, do you have some information that may be relevant here? Professor! Well, he goes through so many... You know what? It's fine. I do that too sometimes. It's fair. Oh, sorry. I was just calculating the optimum coefficient of oh my god, why can't I say the word? And the witness stand is the best place for that. You're on trial for murder. It seems as though you might have something to say about Inspector Gregson's last remark. Okay, here we go.
He just said that nobody else could have done it, didn't he?
Yeah, that's right. Who else could have stabbed the victim, eh?
I don't know, but there's no way I could possibly have stabbed Mr. Asman as you say.
Huh?
Explain, please, Professor. Of course, this cold-hearted policeman may not be aware, but I suppose. But humans are warm-blooded mammals with blood running continuously through their veins.
Okay, what does that have anything to do with this?
Then surely you see, if I'd plunged something the size of Andrew into the man's chest, the whole stage would have been a bloodbath, no, a blood swimming pool.
Really?
But thousands of Londoners were watching me at the time, and yet not one of them claims to have seen a swimming pool of blood.
What? This expression is actually super cute. I love it. Well done, Professor. That was a great counter-argument. Okay, but... You never do, though. Dude, you take, like, a tiny sip and then throw the rest away. Like... He never does, though. I mean, sometimes he takes a sip here and there, but... whatever. See, he hasn't taken one yet. Here's to you, Albert.
Oh, you're too kind, Baroque. But I'm really not a patch on you.
Look, he threw it! He didn't drink it again! You've neglected to mention one crucial possibility.
I have?
A particular situation in which very little bleeding would result from a stab wound. Oh, wait, is this where I'm gonna be like, oh, but the thing was found at the explosion site? Is he gonna say it was in the victim used as a stopper? Is that what they're gonna tell me? Where are they going with this? Is that why they brought it up in the first case too? That'd be funny. No, that's impossible. No. Gregson, you know where we found it. Why would you think that, Inspector? With any wound, it's only when you pull the weapon out that profuse bleeding occurs. Whilst it's still lodged in the body, it acts as a stopper of sorts, for want of a better word. I see. You don't need a medical degree to be aware of this fact. It's common knowledge for any investigator. Where's Susato-san when you need her? But she didn't know either, so maybe... so no. If you ask me, this bloke masked what he was doing from the view with his body before stabbing Asman in the chest. No. No, though. We found the thing at the explosion site. Gregson, you know this. No, but no. So that's all the testimony I have to work with. I had no idea the victim had been stabbed. That changes everything. Did Van Ziggs keep that to himself until now on purpose, to gain the advantage? Oh well, I suppose all I can do is press these witnesses for as much new information as possible. There is fish in there, it's a little more brown. Oh, is it the big center? Not center, but... Oh man, I can't point it out, but... It's like... I think I know which one you're looking at. Okay. It's hard to tell when he keeps scarfing them down. Oh wait, hold on, let me... A metal screwdriver that was found poking through the grill. Oh, this! Say first, because you never know. Gregson! This! Ha ha ha! You see that while the weapon remains in the body, there's very little bleeding. Is that unequivocal? Unequivocal, sorry. Look, there was no blood on the experimentation stage, even though that's where the fellow was stabbed. I don't believe it. No, that's... Gregson, you were there! It's common medical knowledge, my learned friend, even on your side of the world. I mean, I know it is, but still. Yes, but about the screwdriver. The thing is, we actually saw it at the scene ourselves, on the experimentation stage. What? It was on the floor by the wreckage of the machine, poking through the metal grill. I went to pick it up, but the detective here stopped me. Isn't that right, Inspector Gregson? Isn't that right, motherfucker? Come on, you knew this. Well, now you come to mention it, yes. Inspector, are we to understand that you permitted the defense counsel to investigate? That you contravened, is that how you pronounce that? The Special Dispensation for Scientific Equipment Act. No, not at all. I wouldn't do that. I just let him look, nothing more. It was very clear he wasn't to touch a thing. Yes, that's true. This screwdriver was in plain sight, on the stage. But it shouldn't have been, should it? Gregson, no, you remember, come on. If this tool had still been in the victim's body when the victim was, oh my god. I need a drink of tea, give me a sec. Okay, let's try that again. If this tool had still been in the victim's body when the victim was beamed away by the machine, then it shouldn't have still been on the stage. Exactly, Gregson. That's right. It should have been beamed across to the Crystal Tower along with Mr. Asman, and been found still lodged in the victim's chest. Yes! Come on! I don't... It looks as though everything that the victim had on his person moved with him when he was beamed. If the screwdriver was still in his chest when the instantaneous kinesis occurred, obviously, that should have been beamed to the destination as well. Ew. This is a strange situation. Even though people are saying that this instantaneous kinesis is a scientific impossibility, we're still basing arguments on the assumption that it did actually take place. Alright, time to tighten the screws here. My lord, if the prosecution is unable to explain the inconsistency in its argument, we can only conclude that the testimony given in support cannot be relied upon. Oh, scary face. Van Zieks. Lord Van Zieks is stumped. Why are you doing this to me? No, why are you doing this? Dude, we're trying to help you out, okay? Why are you doing this? Hairbrain. No, you've made me worried. Oh, no. No. We are already worrying. Exactly. About what?
Without delving into the details, there's no inconsistency.
Shut up, stop talking right now, stop talking. Stop talking. Hairbrain, shut the fuck up. You're not helping yourself, you're making everything worse for you and me. It's just... I get it, I know. When you think of something, you want to say it. I understand, I want to as well sometimes, but oh my god. Maybe you've been in an environment where people just said, you know what, tell me everything, I want to hear about it. Great, yes. But no, now is not the time. No. Oh, no. Wait, when did I spill tea on my paper? What the fuck? Why is it wet? Oh, I don't understand anything right now. What the fuck is happening right now? Okay, hold on, let me... Oh no, I don't understand anything. Okay. He's so proud. And Hairbrain, I'm proud of you for making a tool that wouldn't work with the thing, but listen, you... Wow. Thank you. What? Oh no. My whole argument destroyed by my client. Van Zieks, no. What a waste. No, why? Why? He's only so lucky no one got hit in the face, I know. Sue! Just when I'd found an inconsistency in the prosecution's argument. Scientists. Oh my god, why? In the name of Apollo? Why in the name of Apollo? No. No, I don't agree with you. No, no, no. There's an inconsistency with that. Nope, 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 nope. No, no, no. If metal could not have been transported, then his glasses would be off his face. Come on. No, I don't believe it. Nope. 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 No. 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 That glasses better be the argument here, because better be what I present, because it makes sense. No. No. Hairbrain, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Shut up. Shush. Shush. Wait, hold on. Let me just see one more thing. Is he wearing anything else? Okay, I see these are made out of wood. But he's got glasses on. So anything that he's wearing that was metal, let's say the buttons were metal, would have been off too. Maybe. Professor Hairbrain. Whose side are you on here? Oh. Is he working for us or against us? It's very hard to tell. No, he's wearing glasses! I got this. I got this. I got this. I think, maybe. I don't know. Like, let's say metal could... You know what? No, no, no. Hold on. Okay, okay. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. I got this, hold on. He's wearing glasses! Professor Hairbrain, you say that according to your hypothesis, nothing made of metal can be beamed by instantaneous kinesis using the machine you made. Is that right? In that case, I'd ask you to have a look at this photograph that was taken at the scene. In particular, I'd like you to pay attention to the victim's face. You can clearly see that Mr. Asman is wearing a pair of spectacles with a metal rim. Yes, metal. Yes, it's metal. It's metal. It's metal. We've already established that the proposed murder weapon, the screwdriver, was found on the stage. However, if your hypothesis correctly predicted that outcome, it should also have predicted that the metal-rimmed spectacles would be found in the same place. My hypothesis! Professor Hairbrain, this isn't easy for me to say, but your hypothesis is clearly flawed. Oh, the poor boy. But it's better this way. For now, I mean. If on the day in question the alleged instantaneous kinesis never actually took place, then it's entirely possible that the victim was killed somewhere other than on the stage. And in that case, someone other than the defendant could have been the culprit. But my hypothesis! My hypothesis is sound! I proved it that day. The experiment was a success. The experiment was proof of all my work. Who's objecting? Oh, okay. You've got a lot of badges too, dude. As a man of science, there's one thing I simply cannot abide. Don't say guilty just because of fraudulence, okay? Please.
Wait, great Scott! Are you suggesting my science is suspect?
It's just been disproved, hasn't it? In front of all of us. In other words, the whole demonstration was a complete nonsense from start to finish.
Okay, but that has nothing to do with the murder. Okay, but we should examine it. Oh, poor boy. Unless it's found to be a murder weapon. When'd you wake up? I don't like the way this seems to be going. What's the best way for me to help the professor? Oh wait, no! No! No, I didn't mean to press it. Okay, it's fine. Okay, hold on. Okay. But even so what? Going to such trouble and expense to create a fake machine to display in public. He would have absolutely no reason to do such a thing. I didn't actually mean to raise an objection. No, but he was being given money constantly. He didn't need the research grant money. Again, the typewriter corn eating. But that, again, that doesn't make sense, though. I don't know. Oh. No matter how unbelievable this hypothesis may seem to you, ladies and gentlemen, the fact remains that the victim was transported instantly to the Crystal Tower. Which means that the experiment was a success. Again, we don't know. No. And therefore, the only person who could possibly have committed this murder is the accused. No. Baroque. Where is this heading? I have no idea. My lord, if I may. Oh my god, this is ridiculous. The prosecution would like to summon new witnesses to the stand. There's more witnesses? Were they in the balloons? The hot air balloons? Is Gina gonna be a witness? What? Okay, well, they keep using words I don't know, and then... What does that mean? The experiment was no... What? Of architectural ornament. Inappropriately applied. Sham. False or artificial. Spurious. Okay. That works. That works. The accused killed the financier victim there on the public stage, that before the very eyes of the spectators. Oh, God. There's clearly a flaw in the professor's hypothesis. I can definitely see that. But where does that leave me? Okay. I wonder if he'll do the leggy thing in this case. That was a shorter segment than I was expecting. Yeah, that was a bit shorter than I was expecting. Not a short segment, but, you know. So 10:44 a.m. We weren't... Maybe an hour, 30 minutes? Huh.
Mr. Naruhodo, what on earth were you playing at just now? Or rather, what on earth were you playing at all along? My hypothesis, my amazing hypothesis. You've been picking holes in it from the start.
Oh, sorry about that.
But you promised me. You said you'd prove that dratted explosion was an accident, not murder. You said you'd keep my precious invention from falling into anyone else's hands. But all you've done so far is try to undermine me.
No, but... it's hard. Yes, I did make you a promise. You're right. I said that I believe in you and fight for your freedom to the very end. But I also told you I was no scientist. I don't understand your hypothesis. The fact is, there's an undeniable flaw in your logic, isn't there?
But if I just run through some equations... Yes, you see, it's because my work is incomplete.
Perhaps it is. Nevertheless, a man died as a consequence, didn't he?
Oh no!
Oh, I still want to like smush his hair.
You're right, you're so right. It's all my fault. And I have no right to blame you for my failures. I'm a disaster, not just a scientist, but as a human being.
Well, that might be a little over the top.
And while we're on the subject, what about Baroque? He's being awful.
Claiming his old university friend to be a murderer, you mean?
He's a disaster, not just as a prosecutor, but as a human being. Oh, but no, wait, he's the Reaper, isn't he? Perhaps he's not classified as Homo sapiens anymore.
Dude, no. He can't just... He's just doing his job. Like, he's literally just doing his job. You just happen to be the defendant. Glad that's cleared up. And also, Mr. Van Zieks doesn't have all the facts either. So far, as from what I understand, every time we've both got all the facts, he's not disagreeing with Yunosuke when he's right. He's not happy about it, but once he gets everything he believes that's the truth, he's not gonna fight it as hard as he usually would towards the end. So it's complicated. It's complicated. Can I double check something with you? The machine... Oh, voice. Hello. The machine and demonstration you prepared, they were based entirely on your hypothesis, I presume. There was no trickery involved?
I drew the plans for the machine with my very own hands. Every line was painstakingly drawn with the firm belief that science is the only future. So yes, it's true that my hypothesis hasn't reached maturity yet. Isn't it reached? Anyway. But please, Mr. Naruhodo, you must believe in it.
Alright, Professor, I understand. Oh, excuse me. Let's go. I love the music in this game. I love it. I love it. I love music. And sound effects. It all hinges on the demonstration, or that demonstration. If the professor's hypothesis is sound as he claims, it leaves him as the only person who could possibly have killed the victim. But, on the other hand, Mr. Sholmes was adamant. Practical implementation, such as attempted by a professor at the Great Exhibition, is quite impossible, he said. Okay. So, really, what should I be trying to prove here? Alright, let's take a look at who the witnesses are, and then we'll take a short-ish break. Or we'll take just a break. 11. Okay. Who's the witness? Yes, we are! Kind of. Who be they? Is it really Gina? I think it's Gina because she mentioned that she was on one of the hot air balloons the day before. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Bring out the witnesses. I think there are multiple. Yes, witnesses. Alright, is it? Who the fuck? Okay, one of them is Gina, okay? Witnesses, state your names and occupations for the court to hear. Loon? His hat, oh my god, his hat is a hot air balloon. Is his name gonna be like, people call me Bal, and it'll be Balloon? My name is Balthasar Loon. I am the impresario? I like this guy's design. Impresario? That hat can't be safe. No, it's a fire hazard. I am the impresario of all the hot air balloons in vicinity of the Experimento stage. Who are you? Dude, are you okay? Wilhelm Gottschalk. Is it Sigismund or Sigismund? Ormstein. Your name is so long. Bohemia. Got a balloon exchange. Very rich. Good for you, kid.
Inspector Gina Lestrade, Scotland Yard. I'm a detective, even Erlock Sholmes agrees. I was on security duty at the exhibition, and I got to go up in one of them balloons. It was amazing.
Oh, Gina, I love you. Gina, again.
But she did mention she'd seen the disaster from up in a balloon, actually, didn't she? And she clearly loved every minute of it. There were 3 balloons flying near the public experimentation stage when the incident occurred. 2 of these witnesses were in one such balloon at the time, and saw events unfold from the skies. You make it sound like they were in the clouds. It was only an altitude of circa 60 feet, very low. Doesn't that hurt? Because it looks like the facial hair is coming out from from his nose. I feel like that would hurt. Because from what I understand, the nerves in there are more sensitive. Okay. Well, you can't see nothing if he's fly too high, can you? Nope, probably not. 60 feet, about 18 meters then. Alright, here we go. What's your testimony? I like this little kid's outfit though. But he reminds me of... What's the character's name? Oh my god. The Virginia, the kid from Virginia. The kid that's blind but not actually blind, who is with Talassa the whole time. Or Lemmy Roar. What was his name? Anyway, that kid. He looks like that kid. It was an incident that terribly. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna butcher this so bad. I'm only grateful that my balloons were not damaged. Is that really all you cared about? Good. There's this huge bang from the stage, and then the next second there's a bang in the skies beside us. And from amidst this smoke, a cage appeared out of nowhere. The cage, it fell from the sky like a stone, and crashed into the crystal tower. Okay. I didn't get a good look inside the cage, but no one went near it after it crashed into the tower. So didn't get a good look at the cage, but then also said no one went to it, so I don't understand. Could I just clarify something? There's a detail in the witness's testimony that I've not heard any mention of until now. Specifically, that there were 2 explosions. That's true. More precisely, 2 explosions in 2 separate places, yes. When the demonstration began, the balloon carrying the 2 witnesses was around here. There were other balloons in the air nearby at the time, carrying other passengers as well, to be clear. So there was the bang of that. Okay. The so-called birdcage that contained the victim disappeared from the stage, and a moment later, the second explosion occurred directly adjacent to the balloon carrying the witness. Okay, hold on. The birdcage appeared at the site of the explosion, subsequently to plummet down into the crystal tower. Alright, interesting.
I was very surprised. Suddenly a cage appeared before my eyes with a person inside.
Oh. You want another balloon? What happened to your other one? The one you just got. What the? Good for you, kid. Infant? With your elementary school? We will have the benefit of a child's point of view in the testimony. Do we really need that? Oh, he's adorable though.
When I remove my mask, this is what I look like.
He's so cute though.
Yeah, everybody says so.
A great disguise then. The point is, the testimony of these witnesses further substantiates the facts for the court. Namely, that despite ending in an explosion, instantaneous kinesis was successfully demonstrated. And furthermore, that until the arrival of the police, no one approached the Crystal Tower where the victim fell. Though, I'm curious how they were able to see that from out there if it fell into the glass building. I mean, I guess it's glass that they can see through, but I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. Suspicious, yeah, it is very suspicious. Alright, here we go. Let's listen to these testimonies. Okay, hold on. Let me just... I wonder if this is... maybe not. Hold on. I was thinking maybe it was part of a balloon, but I don't think so. Alright, well, let's just look at the testimony first. There were 3 balloons flying above the experimentation stage at the time, I understand. See, all 3 of them. My bellissimi bambini. Wait. £10 for a ride? That's more than my annual stipend. Okay, kid, shut the fuck up, okay? Wait, I mean, back then, hold on. So, I'm gonna say 18. No. How much? Yeah, I don't want the pounds. I want it in. Okay, let's say dollars then. $20 in. This is Meiji era. So 1868 to 1912. Okay, so let's just go to 1860. $20 in 1860 was is equivalent in purchasing power to about $727.32 today. So if we do 20 pounds to dollars now, so 20 pounds is about $24. That's a lot of money. Holy shit, kid, that is a lot of money. It's like, why? Royals have all the luck. I got up there for free, I did. Played the whole I work for Her Majesty's police card, you know? Detectives have all the luck. People in higher standing, I guess. If they're so popular, why would you only be operating such a small number of balloons, though? Too many in the skies, they could crash into each other. That's fair. That's fair. That makes sense. Okay. So there's in this picture there's only 2 of them, but there were supposedly 3 in the area. So you actually saw the accident happen from up in the air?
Yep. Isn't it amazing what a detective gets to do, eh?
I'm telling you. Otto, alright. Being a lawyer's a mug's game. You should join the force and we can go flying together. You know me so well. Yes. Well, anyway, could you tell us exactly what you saw, do you think?
Everything. Everything's because
We were up above it all. That's awesome, but also that terrifies me. That dodgy cove climbing into the cage ain't... And that dodgy professor pulling all them levers. And that's when it happened. That's when there was that massive bang and the cage disappeared just like that. I'm so curious. Oh? The kid just said that's wrong. Chigao. What's wrong with that statement, kid? Master Gotz, does your memory of the day differ? Oh, another nail biter, I see.
My teacher at the elementary school says that when you meet someone for the first time,
You should always use your first full name. Oh, that's why you introduced really... Got it. Okay. Yes, what was it again? Wilhelm Gottfried Sigismund Ormstein. I think it's Sigismund. Just the full names, then. The point is, do you have something to say? Something to add in response to Detective Gina Lestrade's last remark, perhaps? No, it's detective. Why does everyone have a problem with how I address them at the moment? Address them at the moment. Oops, there we go. It's not what you saw. Wait, did the balloon have a face? So, it was right beside them. Oh no, it's a pattern, okay. That animation that Gina has right now, it's reminding me of Raiten Many Memo right now. Are all Bohemians brought up to be so full of joy? Oh, he lost a balloon, so he wants a new one. Clearly witnessed. A green... It is part of the balloon! This one! This is part of a hot air balloon then. Okay. A green balloon. Hey, you what? I never saw nothing like that.
well, I did. I saw it. And you can't say I didn't. I will complain to the council.
Cry and scream, kid, stop.
My testimony is the truth. I am Bohemian Prince. You cannot say it's a lie. That is not allowed. Playing the bleeding royalty card, are ya? Typical.
Says the orphan who likes to remind people she works for Her Majesty's police. Oh my god, everyone's going nuts here. Alright, so there was a green balloon next to them. Next thing they know, it exploded. Got it. Okay. Alright, tell me more about this balloon, little child. A green balloon, you say? Are you sure about that?
Of course I am sure. I'm proud Bohemian Prince. All these questions are making me boring.
Making me boring. I'm sure you mean bored, but I think you mean bored. It's okay, his English isn't his first language. He's very good at it.
all say that. What's he gonna say now? You can't say never. Please tell me that doesn't mean logical.
If you insult me, you insult all of Bohemia.
Oh, he lost another balloon. Don't. Okay, kid. Just, you know what? Tie the balloon to your wrist. Not too tight, or else it's gonna be annoying, but tight enough that it's not gonna come off your hand. You won't have to keep paying this guy money for a balloon, okay? Just, please. If only all international incidents were seriously resolved. With the balloon exchange. Now that peaceful relations have been restored here in the courtroom, perhaps we could return to the testimony. Did you also see the moment that the cage materialized, Mr. Loon? No. Okay, but I want to know what the significance of the green balloon exploding is. Maybe a distraction? Oh, okay. Okay, let's see. She's so cute. Hold on, I'm thinking. So this has to be part of a balloon. It's a green balloon, but then the balloon guy on the left says it wasn't. They would never explode, which isn't true. It probably has happened. So it exploded. And, this is so confusing. Okay. So, didn't get a good look inside the cage. Okay. Right, okay. So, cause I wasn't available, it was the boss who had him lay it over there, sorry. He was getting shoved and kicked all over the panicking spectators as he tried to seal off the scene. It was a real sight to behold, I can tell ya. Amazing. Poor Inspector Gregson. Yunosuke's having a lot of internal thoughts.
So, anyway, I could see the cage cause all of the smoke.
Or couldn't, I guess. And I didn't really want to see, to be honest. I was scared out of me wits. Keep it together, Inspector. Alright, the prosecution really is asserting that the demonstration was genuine. But what if it was actually some kind of switch-around trick instead? That would mean that the victim was never actually on stage in the first place. The two explosions would have thrown everyone watching into a panic for sure. I think I need to find out more about what exactly happened, or what exactly people saw at the time. Wait, okay, if that was the case... Okay, so what Ryunosuke is saying that maybe he wasn't actually on the stage, which means I think he doesn't... Mr. Osmond, I can't look at the thing, goddammit, didn't really trust the machine, maybe? But... Okay, hold on. So does that mean I can present... this? Yes! Okay, got it. Got it. Mr. Loon, in your testimony, you said that all 3 of the balloons you had operating at the time were undamaged. Alright. Yeah, but I wonder if you might know what this is. Is it a part of your balloon? It is. It's been confirmed. Sorry, the envelope. Pardon, that is a large round pot of balloon which becomes filled with hot air. It is made from very thick fabric lined with rubber. Okay. Just as I thought. This piece of cloth was found near the experimentation stage. In other words, as Master Gotts testified, a green balloon did indeed explode that day. Oh, are you lying about something, Mr. Loon? If all the balloons in the sky above the experimentation stage belong to you, Mr. Loon, then your statement that they were all undamaged clearly contradicts the evidence. Oh, they all popped! No, the balloons! Oh, the kid's on the box. That's fair. He's just dropping all his cards. The instantaneous kinesis did occur, but after the explosion on the stage, the point of materialization shifted to a location occupied by a balloon. But a balloon that close to the tower? Like, it would have to be that close. That doesn't make sense. You're saying it's impossible. Why? This court has more important matters to discuss than the number of balloons that were operating that day. No, but it's important. If he says there were only 3 and 1 is unaccounted for, that makes no sense. But we can't ignore the fact that nobody appears to have known anything about the other balloon until now. My lord, the defense calls for further testimony from Mr. Loon. His name. We need... Yes, Judge. Yes. Tell us more, Mr. Loon. I guess we're starting with the child then? Never mind, no. It's all your... Wow, look at his hat. I'm wondering if the green balloon had... Oh wait, I want to know what colors were the balloons that were in the sky, and maybe the amount of balloons he's holding in his hand right now signify how many were in the sky. So were the ones that he had up in his company blue, red, and another blue, or were there... maybe I'm looking too much into it? Who knows? I don't know, because now there's only one green balloon there. And then 3 other balloons. Red and blue zigzag stripes. Then... But the child is saying that there's
there was a green balloon next to them. I like the tantrum animation a lot. What happened to all out war? Mr. Loon certainly doesn't appear to be lying, but that doesn't change the fact that the testimony and evidence are contradictory here. If the defense is unable to find fault with the witness's statement, the court must consider them the truth. Think long and hard on that, my learned friend. Alright, dude. The situation has clearly changed now. I have to get to the bottom of what happened here, no matter what it takes. Alright. Okay, but if they're all red... So, okay, so the balloons he's holding does kind of represent that. Okay, well, I don't think we have anything to present right now, so I'm gonna press everything to see if something else is unearthed. You couldn't just have forgotten one, maybe? I don't think he could forget just such a huge balloon. Alright. So only 3 balloons. Good ways to get out of work, I guess. It would be quite a catastrophe if they fell to the ground for any reason, I think. On that note, Mr. Loon, tell me, what is it that kept those balloons in the sky? Well, we're not a balloon scientist, dude. Yeah, okay, a balloon... No. There must be an Italian for, I don't know. Okay, what... Yeah, okay, helium and then... Okay, whatever. Got it, yeah. Use the heat to blow up the balloon. Whatever, got it. Yes, I know. Got it. It's... no. It's not magic. Yeah, well, now I really don't want to go in a hot air balloon. I mean, I want to, but I kinda don't now. Well, this trial is about explosions, dude. Sorry. Alright, so Mr. Loon had 3 balloons in the air that day. If none of them were damaged, then what was the one that exploded? You can't get away from the fact that a burnt up bit of the cloth was found at the scene, can ya? Alright, let's see. I was surprised to find the piece of fabric still at the scene, actually. Didn't you search the area surrounding the stage for clues? Nah, I'm not into picking stuff off the ground, me.
Always works out way better. Diving into people's pockets instead. Good. You're a cop and you're saying that. So much for the new career path. Mind you, the boss was on his hands and knees picking up all kinds of rubbish from the floor. Thing is though, the cage went crashing into the crystal tower, didn't it? So that's where most of the investigation was going on. Yeah, no wonder, because they didn't find a fucking crossbow at the scene of the crime. Even so, I wouldn't have thought someone from Scotland Yard would have gathered it up as I would have thought someone from Scotland would have gathered it up as evidence. Oh, listen to you. You stumble across a bit of balloon and suddenly you're the best investigator in the world. I don't know. Pardon? Well, you ain't got a badge, have ya? How, like this one? I could arrest you with this if I wanted to. Alright, power trip, stop. I wouldn't put it past her. Come to think of it, there was talk of some scorching on the ground at the meeting we'd had about the blah 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 about the investigation. Alright. Oh, the crossbow maybe? There was considerable damage to the stage and surrounding area, wasn't there? Yeah, some of the coves, sorry. What were watching the experiment were caught in the blast and injured. Good job the old contraption didn't keel over, eh? I hadn't even considered that. It seems that there was a great panic after the incident occurred. Nevertheless, the police shouldn't have missed a torn piece of envelope from a balloon. Inspector Gregson can expect repercussions. Oh my god, is this a salary cut joke? Another cut from your salary, Gumshoe. Look forward to your next paycheck. Like swiping all the fish and chips, eh? The man's sole pleasure. Oh my god, so many. Oh. Way to take your anger out on the child. You mean the color is wrong? Si, senor. I do not have any green balloons in my warehouse. But we have this, so I don't know what to say, dude. Okay. But wouldn't they have cleaned up the shit by now, if that was the case? And wouldn't they have known about it at that point then? He said I can't forgive you. Yurusenai. Is something wrong, Master Gotts? It's Master Wilhelm Gottlieb Sigismund Ormst. That's so long, dude. I can't remember all of that. He was on the tip of my tongue. So done with this child, I know. Look at that little temper tantrum.
There was a green balloon there, I swear it. I swear all over Bohemia.
I mean, he didn't say any bad language, did he? Perhaps we'll let the judge decide when it comes to punishments.
Evidence? What is this evidence?
Oh. Ooh. What? What? Oh, look at the guy!
I had not been up in the balloon for a little while, so I was very excited.
Oh. Where were you hiding that, boy? Very fancy camera.
Oh, he's so cute though. Okay, but can we look at the photos? Never mind that. Can you show us that photograph?
Of course, and then you will see. You will see that I am not lying. That I really did see a green balloon.
Alright, let's look. I mean, it's not colored, but... Okay, wait. But there's no stripe on it. It's not colored, though. It's not a colored photograph. There's no pattern on it. Oh my goodness. Child, please. Now it's a full-on cry tantrum. Oh my god, even the cries have the... Oh, that is one very bohemian sounding cry. Oh. Unless the photo is too low. Okay, kid, don't. But, there's no pattern. But no one is on the balloon. There's no passengers in there. That's important. Well, never mind. I'm sure you had plenty of wonderful sepia memories to take home with you. In any case, when exactly did you take that photograph?
Well, it was on the day of the big explosion.
You don't say.
When I pressed the shutter release, there was this very loud bang. And hot wind rushed over my face.
That means this photograph was taken a split second before the explosion occurred. Alright. It's no, it does. You said every balloon you had passengers in it. Yet this photo shows this balloon had 0 passengers. Lovely language you've picked up. Seriously, so many. As I thought, Mr. Loon's testimony just doesn't quite add up. The young bohemian boy claims to have seen another 4th balloon, but Mr. Loon vehemently oh my god. But Mr. Loon vehemently denies the possibility, and it's hard to imagine the man in charge could be mistaken about the number that were in the air. Still, this inconsistency must tell us something, I'm sure. Okay, so you said all 3 were carrying passengers. However, this balloon was carrying 0 passengers. Unfortunately, the photograph Master Gotts took can't tell us the color of the balloon. But it can tell us something else. Something crucially important. Just look at it. It shows that the pictured balloon wasn't carrying any passengers. Ha 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 ha. Exactly. I know, but this one didn't have any passengers. Which tells us that the pictured balloon isn't one of them. So when the incident occurred that day, there was a 4th balloon in the sky above the experimentation stage. The mysterious green balloon! Okay. Again, the hat. There are illegal tradesmen everywhere you care to look. Clearly, one such entrepreneur decided to capitalize on the opportunity presented by the Great Exhibition, and managed to operate balloon flights on Mr. Loon's patch without him realizing.
And I'm gonna guess that the person who authorized it was probably Mr. Odiasman, to make sure that the experiment was quote-unquote a success. I just don't really know how that would have worked, especially because the balloon was empty, there were no people on it, but I'm gonna assume that was the case. For now. That's my theory anyway. Again, I don't think they were trying to steal profits because there's nobody on it. This fourth balloon exploded at the very same moment Mr. Asman was beamed from the stage below.
Right, so them scraps that fell to the ground after and left them scorch marks, they didn't come from the stage at all. It was bits of the balloon raining down. But because no one was in it, it didn't get no attention. A mysterious fourth balloon carrying no passengers, silently floating over the experimentation stage.
This photograph shows us nothing more. A stray balloon carrying no one and operated by some rogue trader clearly has nothing to do with the case.
I don't believe it, though.
No! No! Okay, juror number 1 is reading the newspaper.
Really? Have we really got to the truth yet? No, I can't let this opportunity slip away. The jurors' minds are made up, and not in our favor. What else can this photograph tell us? Is there nothing more we can learn from it? Wait, hold on. There's a beam of light of some sort. Like, I can't point at it, but do you see behind the text? Behind the text, there's a bit of something. I can't... I wish this was PC a little bit, not the Switch. Just for this reason, I want to point it out. But it looks like something going towards the balloon. But I don't want to be wrong, so... There's more. Right there! Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, wait! Please don't give your decisions yet. The photograph from Master Gotts may well be hiding one more vital clue. Oh, come on, just look at the photo! We're well past the point of mere possibilities. It's time for definitives now, so tell the court. What exactly does the alleged clue in the photograph prove? The cause of the explosion is what I'm gonna go for. We can reasonably assume that the pictured balloon was destroyed in the searing heat of the explosion. Alright, hold on. Okay, no. No, hold on. No, that's not what happened. Just look at it. Look at the picture with your eyes and see. Come on, look. Of course, my lord. If you look closely, it's plain enough to see. And what's shown is linked to another piece of evidence we have. In a way, that leads to an unbelievable conclusion. The clue that heavily suggests the real reason the balloon exploded is... this. Whatever this is. The timing of this photograph can only be described as miraculous. Seriously though, split second. If you look, you'll notice there's a bright white line that appears to point directly at the balloon. Really now? Are you blind? It's right there. Look at it. It's literally right there. Well, I can't really tell what it is, but I see the light.
If you look with a magnifying glass, my lord, it becomes clear what the nature of this bright line really is.
What is it? No, what is it? I can't tell. No, but is it... Hold on, let's see. Not lightning, come on, lady. I don't know if it would be 60 feet though, because it was only the balloons owned by the other guy, Mr. Loon, Balthazar Loon, that went up 60 feet with the passengers, but this one we have no idea how high it actually was. I mean, they did say it was next to him, but judging by where the photo was taken, it could be a little bit lower. Wait, the crossbow? I mean, that's all we have. And the light was coming from down here, I feel like. I don't know. This was found hidden at the foot of a small ornamental tree near the scene. A crossbow. It is! An arrow dipped in oil and set alight could have been shot from this weapon. Sending a flaming arrow straight into the hydrogen-filled balloon. Are you suggesting that crossbow is used to deliberately... Blimey, you're right! The streak of light in the photos looks just like an arrow done it. Then... Oh... Very likely the result of a flaming arrow from this crossbow igniting the hydrogen gas inside it. But why? The animation always gets to me. It's so funny. Like, it's too extreme. If the aim was to cause the balloon to explode, the shooter could have used a gun, of course, but it caused so much noise. However, there's an obvious reason why that would have been out of the question. Yes, exactly. That's right. By using a crossbow, the projectile could be fired at the balloon silently. Well, yeah, if someone had shot a gun off in the exhibition grounds, it would have caused a real panic. Explosion. There was a very big panic anyway, no? I don't like this. I should be pleased to have found a plausible new explanation for all this, but something feels wrong. That there was an outside, like, interference with this? If the birdcage appeared from the cloud of smoke that ensued. I don't get it. Was the birdcage beamed up into the sky after all? Or what? Oh no. Wait, was I right then? Maybe it was like a plan to... I don't know. Okay. Now I understand. That's what the sinking feeling is about. I think there's a good chance
that the birdcage was actually concealed inside the balloon all along. Oh no. Oh. I had a feeling, even though we didn't see it, maybe... I mean, how would it be concealed in there, though? Like, if it would have been... They should have been able to see it from this photograph, then. Should they not have? I don't know. Okay, there's... that. Hairbrain. There's no going back now. The horse has bolted. Let's assume, as I said, that the birdcage was hidden inside the green balloon from the start. Oh, inside the balloon itself. Got it. On stage, when the experiment was started, the birdcage and the instantaneous kinesis machine disappeared in a cloud of smoke. At that moment, the flaming arrow was fired from the ground, causing the green balloon to explode and drawing the attention of the spectators to the sky above their heads. From amid the smoke, the hidden birdcage then appeared to fall down the crash into the crystal tower. I think you'll all agree it's entirely plausible that what I've just described is the real truth behind the miraculous experiment carried out that day. But now, but saying this would mean we have to prove that Hairbrain didn't know about this. Because if he knew about this, this is fucked up. You know? And I'm assuming he doesn't, because he doesn't seem like that kind of guy. So this was done behind his back, so that way Osmond, what the fuck? Osmond could get the grant money. Like, if this worked for real, then he would get the grant money as well. So now we have to prove that. Guess that's why Van Zeeks believed this has premeditated, yeah. Oh, God, okay. It just got more complicated. Figure something out, have to figure something else out, right? Both Mr. Sholmes and Iris said that the experiment was a scientific impossibility. In which case, this is the only way to explain what happened that day. It was. Oh dear. I like this guy's eyeliner. All that would be needed is a doppelganger. Someone who looks very similar to the victim, Mr. Asman. And having this other man appear on stage to front the ow! Oh, my leg. I was just moving my leg and my leg. Oh, sorry. And having this other man appear on stage to front the show as a body double. Yes, of course. So, in fact, Mr. Asman must have been inside the birdcage that was concealed inside the balloon right from the start. Come on. That's okay. There's something about juror number 4, like his face, there's something, like, I don't know. I think it's just because the art style and stuff, but it looks weird. Like flat, but not. Alright, let's keep going. So everything that happened can be explained, logically and scientifically. Weirdly bumpy, but in a flat way. Yes! Exactly! It's like, I can see where they're going with adding volume and, like, depth to his face, but it's not working 100%. The explosion that engulfed the stage at the start of the experiment was no accident. It was all part of an elaborate deception to make it appear that instantaneous kinesis had occurred. Oh dear. Man, I feel bad for Hairbrain though. And if we accept that this is what happened, it means that the victim, Mr. Asman, was never present on the public experimentation stage to begin with. Oh dear. In short, he couldn't have been killed by the defendant, who was on stage in full view the entire time. Again, that's so extreme. This will be very hard for the prosecution to counter. Lord Van Zieks can't credibly maintain that Professor Hairbrain is a suspect now. Oh, he's gonna Hairbrain. It's you, isn't it? Why? No! 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 Shut up! Stop! Stop! No! 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 Why would you do this? All for your hypothesis! Is this because you don't want to admit your hypothesis is wrong, Hairbrain? Why would you do this? Why would you do this to me? No! Larry-ass ancestor. God damn it, real. I mean, probably not, but it, you know, oh my god, no, no, no. Please, Hairbrain, no, please. The energy, you know what? That's fair, yes. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Hairbrain, shut up. Shut up, shut up, shut up. What are you doing? Shut the fuck up. I didn't work this hard for you to do this to me. Professor Hairbrain, what are you talking about? It's what I've said all along. I must protect my hypothesis. My precious machine. That's all you care about. You're gonna go to jail. You might die. Oh my god. You stand there and claim it was all a trick. An elaborate prank, but where's your proof? I'm not saying you did it. I'm saying Asman did it. It's clear that you drew the plans for the experiment, but you didn't actually build it. Iris, you better be learning from this man's mistakes, because that's the only silver lining right now. No. Shut up, dude! Hairbrain, shut up! Wait, hold on, what did he say? It's quite conceivable that you were duped, Professor. If you'll just let me, I can prove... Iris, don't let other people build your blueprints. Build it yourself, okay?
I'll cooperate. I'll do whatever you say. I swear it. So please. Ensure the special Dispensation for Scientific Equipment Act is adhered to and protect my creation.
Oh my god. No. Everyone's silent, speechless. Benny's like, I need a drink. I can't believe this man. Shut the fuck up. And his upcoming attempt to clarify the defense's position in the light of the accused's confession. Great. Great. Do you intend to formally assert that the experiment was nothing more than a conjuring trick? Because the moment you do, the Special Dispensation for Scientific Equipment Act that protects the professor's invention will cease to apply. The prosecution will then demand a rigorous examination of the machinery involved in order to establish the truth. God damn it. I mean, if we do that, we can prove... Okay, you know, if it is a trick, then they can prove that it's wrong and still protect Harebrain's hypothesis. Because then his hypothesis will still be safe because it wasn't actually implemented into the machine. However, if it wasn't a trick, which I'm believing it was a trick still, if it wasn't a trick, then we'd be sharing his hypothesis that he kept so guarded, and he'd hate us. But he would be out of jail, maybe. Or he wouldn't, I don't know. Or maybe he would be in jail because they would prove, oh, it actually did work. He stabbed the guy. What to do? However, if you acknowledge that the machine is genuine and instrumental in the victim's murder, any chance of investigating will be crushed, and the confidentiality of the professor's hypothesis preserved. What Professor Harebrain, my client, actually asked of me was to prove that the explosion on stage was an accident and protect the secrecy of his hypothesis. But there's no way to do that without implying the professor's guilt. Do I protect my client's life by asserting his innocence, or do I uphold my client's request but see him condemned? Either way, I can't avoid betraying his trust. Oh my god, this sucks! No! Is this an animation I've seen before, or this pose? I don't think so. This is a very Phoenix pose, though. Harebrain, you put me in a tough situation. There's no escape here. I have to make a choice. But it's an impossible one. I have to give up on something. But what? The defense asserts that the defendant's instantaneous kinesis machine was in fact... Oh my god, this guy. Why does he do this to me? I don't know. I think if he built the machine himself, then it could have been a proper scientific invention. However, if he specifically had no part in the actual building of the machine, then I believe that there's a pretty good chance that it was a conjuring trick. But I don't know. Or is this one of those things where I just choose whatever and then I get the surprise that Iris is going to show me? Well, I saved, right? I think I did. I'm going to save again, though. because I don't know. Okay, I'm just gonna say a conjure. No, I can't say it. My client placed his faith in me. I can't just let him down. What must I give up on? Is not the question you have to ask yourself here. It's what can I protect? Who? You're here! I had a feeling. I had a feeling this was my surprise. I had a feeling you were my surprise. Susato, you lifesaver, how did you get into the room? Oh my god. Susato, please, without you, Yunosuke is a little bit useless. Not really, he did really good so far. But in tough situations like this, it's like, what do you do? What do you do? Okay, here we go.
Hello again, Mr. Naruhodo. It's been far too long.
Oh, Susato! Susato-san! But what are you? Yeah! As the whole courtroom watches. My first Susato takedown in 6 months!
There'll be time to talk later, Mr. Naruhodo. For now, we must concentrate on the task at hand.
Which is working out not what I have to give up on, but what I can protect. Susato, that is not the turnabout we needed. He looks like he missed it though. Oh, he's right back up. Professor Hairbrain.
Yes.
Yesterday you told me that science is the pursuit of truth. Well, my job is to pursue the truth too. So, sorry. And personally, I believe that you didn't stab Mr. Asman. I think you've come to realize something yourself too, haven't you? That your experiment and the machine you built with the victim are questionable. Oh, you did help build it, never mind. Earlier it sounded like it said that they didn't. The truth behind that is what we must both pursue now. Oh, Hairbrain. That's the second bottle you flung backwards, Baroque Van Zix. So, you finally opened your eyes.
What?
And as for you, Albert, you can't ignore this any longer.
No.
Having heard my learned friend's assertion, don't you have something to say? Hairbrain? Baroque. Lord Van Zix.
Gosh, I've never heard him speak that way before. In truth, there's one thing. Something I've remembered that's of relevance.
Oh?
On the day it happened, just before I began the experiment, I saw a man near the stage. A man holding that crossbow.
Who? Who was it? Who was it? Oh my god, this is news! Professor, did that man have any distinguishing features? What did he look like?
Taller than me and thinner than me, with straight hair, straighter and whiter than mine. Let me see. One lens less than me, too. A monocle. A rather stylish black monocle. But one thing in particular will help to positively identify the man. You see, I know him very well. After all, he's the engineer who built my invention.
So... Oh. He built the machine.
That's right. Mr. Asman introduced him to me a year ago. He's a man by the name of...
What is it?
Enoch Drebber.
Enoch. Oh. What does he look like? So they know who he is. Abomination. A man of magic and science. Oh dear. Oh dear. Dripper. I really like the magician guy's design though. Seriously, I like his character design. Oh, he didn't even know. I feel so bad for this guy, Hairbrain.
So it's true then. My invention, my great machine, it was just a grand illusion.
Oh, oh no! Considering what we've just heard about Mr. Drebber's character, I'm sorry to say that sounds increasingly likely.
Even though no one else believed it, I wanted to. I wanted to believe that machine would function exactly as my hypothesis predicted.
Which is why you were so opposed to it being investigated, I presume.
I knew that if the machine was examined in detail, its construction would give away my hypothesis. Obviously, I didn't want that to happen, but at the same time, I knew that if it was found to be nothing more than a trick, than a work of deception, then everything I'd worked towards, all my research, all my dreams, my whole life would be over. I was terrified at the prospect.
Oh, so you really had no idea then, did you? About the true nature of the machine that was built, and the true nature of Mr. Drebber.
I never questioned anything. I didn't want to question it.
He believed in ignorance is bliss at that moment in time, because he wanted his invention to work. It's entirely possible that Mr. Asman and Mr. Drebber were working together to use you as a means of fraudulently acquiring the research grant money. Poor Hairbrain. This fucking scene.
Oh, this poor man. When I announced my invention to the crowds that day, it was the finest moment of my career. I pulled all the levers and turned all the dials in exactly the way Drebber had described. That face. When the smoke suddenly started billowing out, I panicked. I knew what was happening. But I really don't know how the whole illusion was made to work. I don't know anything anymore. Oh no!
Man, with this music, it's really making me want to cry a little bit. I feel so bad for him. Like, for real. Holy shit. Let me confirm one final point with you, Professor. Do you now consent to the prosecution submitting the necessary paperwork to release your invention from the protection afforded by the Special Dispensation for Scientific Equipment Act?
Yes, please go ahead. Oh, poor guy. Oh, I'm very sorry.
Oh, no! No! Oh yeah, no, there's nothing we can add to this right now, Judge. Oh, my goodness. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ, yo.
Jesus. What homework are you assigning to me, sir? Oh? Yeah. Of course. I understand. Alright. That's my homework. Find evidence. Jesus Christ. It's awful. And we only got to see Susato for a split second. God damn it. Okay. No! Oh no! Hairbrain.
Mr. Naruhodo,
Yes?
I'm so sorry. I was wrong. You were right. I tricked you. You trusted me. I dragged you into my mess. How did it ever come to this? I'm so sorry.
I feel like the voice cracks work. Did you really have no idea, Professor? About what Mr. Drebber was really up to, I mean. About what he was really constructing.
Naturally. That machine was the embodiment of my hypothesis. All my hopes and dreams. I had complete faith in it.
Alright, in that case, I won't say any more. Now, sadly, the murder accusation against you still stands. So we must do as much investigation as we can before the trial resumes tomorrow. Oh dear.
Well, thank you for doing so much for me.
He's so cute. And your confession did not help. Exactly. Susato, we only saw you for a little bit, but I'm glad you're here again. Ah!
I'm so sorry for arriving late this morning, Mr. Naruhodo.
Arriving late?
Didn't you receive my postcard? I wanted to let you know when I had arrived.
Postcard? What postcard?
I hid it from you, you know, so it would be a surprise.
Oh, great.
Well, did it work?
I was surprised, alright. Especially when she threw me to the ground.
Oh dear, I'm so sorry. I was just so happy to see you again that you sort of slipped out.
I don't know if that's the kind of thing that slips out, Susato. Maybe we could stick to more traditional displays of emotion in future.
Sissy's train was late into London Victoria this morning, you see. But we made the coachman really whip the horses hard so she didn't miss the whole trial.
Oh no, the poor horses though.
I was watching from the gallery for a while, but in the end, I'm afraid I couldn't contain myself.
So, wait, she couldn't contain herself. Did she jump off the... She jumped out of the gallery and into the defensive side? Wow. Well, I'm glad you didn't. Having you at my side in court gives me the strength I need to win. So, I'm, delighted to see you back in London.
Oh, you're too kind, Mr. Naruhodo. I'm delighted to be here. I hope I can continue to be of service to you.
Of course. Wow, what, of course. So, what's brought you back? Did Professor Mikotoba not protest?
Let's save all that conversation for when we're back at home, shall we? You know, I've made one of my most special plans ever for this special occasion. Oh, Iris, how wonderful! I can't wait.
Oh. Susato-san was back in London. It's hard to describe how happy that made me feel at the time, but despite my elation, our tale was about to take yet another extraordinary turn. Oh my goodness. To be continued? Alright. Well, I know usually I would stop at this point, but I'm very curious. I'm gonna play a little bit more. I'm gonna play a bit more because I want to know. I don't usually do this, but
I'm too curious. So we'll do a bit of a thing here. 241.
Oh, this room. It's been too long. Hasn't changed in the slightest, though. And it's been some 6 months, hasn't it? That's a long time for things to stay so familiar.
I didn't know when you might return, and I wanted everything to be as you'd left it. But it has been some 6 months, it's true.
So it's your father, all right, Sissy? What happened?
My father, remember, Susato? I know when you got back, he was, better, or he was okay. But we don't know that. On our side of things, we think your father is deathly ill. Yes, Professor Mikotoba. I mean, it was half a year ago, but that's why you went back to Japan. Because of the telegram you received saying he'd fallen ill with a very high fever for some unknown reason.
That's right. So I was surprised to learn you'd be coming back so soon. Surprised, but happy.
Don't look like that, Susato. We know he's fine.
I think I wrote about in my letter to you that it was all a trick. My father is in fine health, and I'm obviously very relieved about that.
Well, we're all delighted to have you back.
It was quite by accident that I've been able to return to Europe, actually. It's because of a very grand conference called the International Forensic Science Symposium.
So your father is here. Because you wouldn't be here for the International Forensic Science Symposium. But your father would be. I'm pretty sure. The International Forensic... That's the same symposium Lord Strongheart mentioned.
Anyway, I've arrived safe and sound. All that matters is that I'm here now. After all, I haven't yet fulfilled my promise to you, Iris.
You must tell us everything that happened while you were back in Japan.
Yes, of course, I shall.
And there's one other thing. Something you wrote in your letter that particularly grabbed my attention. About you-know-who. About Kazuma.
Oh. I know. I'll tell you all that I can.
Okay. Let's see, what you've got. Okay, there is a lot going on here. So back in Britain.
When I first arrived back in Japan, I really thought I'd never be allowed to return to Britain.
Sorry, but distracted me for a second there.
But curiously, after that awful trial at the Supreme Court, Father's mood changed entirely.
The awful trial? Oh, yes. For the murder of Giselle Brett.
Ooh, you dressed as a man then, didn't you, Susie? Oh, well, yes. Since women are forbidden in the courtroom, I had no choice.
That would have been awesome. Yes, I suppose so.
I want to play at being a lawyer now. I could wear a false mustache, maybe.
I don't think any mustache would hide the fact that you're just 10 years old, Iris. There's something else I've been wanting to ask you, that Mrs. Sato. It's about the real reason why Professor Mikotoba summoned you back to Japan. You said it in your letter that it was something to do with that convict's loot we found in Mr. Natsume's lodgings. Again, I think that's Baroque's, maybe? I don't think it's dog collar. Or maybe it was.
I understand that when Father saw the report, he turned as white as a sheet.
Why would that be then?
Father came to Britain himself, of course, to study. It was some time ago now, but he stayed for 6 years. That's a long time. I can only imagine that something must have happened during that time. But if he refuses to tell me what it was, then I intend to find the answers for myself. And I've decided that I, for one, won't keep any more secrets. Oh, Susie.
That's a very meaningful look Susan's giving Iris there. Oh, oh no! I mean, yeah. I think I know what she means. Oh my goodness. Oh dear. Lord Strongheart mentioned something about that symposium too. I think he said that investigative authorities from 40 different countries would attend. Ah, yes. I knew it. They are here. Well, I didn't know the judge would be here, but... Yes, Professor Mikotoba is here. I knew it.
It's something of an honor, I believe.
Well, Professor Mikotoba is the leading expert in forensic medicine in our country, after all. But who's the other person you mentioned? A judge, did you say? Right, Ryunosuke doesn't know his name.
Yes, His Excellency Judge Seishiro Jikoku. You met him, Mr. Naruhodo. Last year, at the Supreme Court. You can't possibly have forgotten.
Well, we didn't know his name at that time. Mr. Judge?
That terrible trial of yours, when you were accused of murder.
Yes, I try to think of that as a positive turning point in my life these days.
Well, it was Judge Jikoku who presided over that trial.
If I'm perfectly honest, I'd be happy never to see that man's face again in my life.
Oh, well, anyway, as father was invited to the symposium, he agreed to me returning to Britain too. He won't actually arrive until next month, but, well, I couldn't wait. So I pleaded with him, and in the end he agreed to me going on ahead.
Got it. Okay. Oh, so he's not here yet. Okay, got it. But he will be here. It seems as though Lord Strongheart has put in an awful lot of work to make it happen. It's obviously very important.
I believe it is, yes.
As I understand it,
Lord Strongheart organized the entire event himself.
Oh, wow.
I think he's hoping that by achieving exceptional results, he'll get the job of Attorney General.
Well, he's really trying. Oh my god, I remember. Man, he kept us for a long time explaining all the reasons why he should be Attorney General. I remember.
He's hoping to use his power to create the world's finest policing institution. That's what father said anyway. Apparently it's Lord Strongheart's lifelong ambition.
Does Professor Mikotoba know Lord Strongheart personally then, I wonder? Actually, Lord Strongheart gave me a long speech all about this very subject only yesterday. But I sort of lost the will to live early... early on and didn't really listen to much of it. Dude, it was crazy.
How trying for you.
Alright, Giselle Brett.
Giselle Brett.
The woman whose unforgivable actions ended in me being wrongly accused of a crime I didn't commit. The murder of Dr. John H. Wilson. Iris's father, no! Yes, Giselle Brett. That's a name I won't forget for as long as I live.
The extraordinary thing is, though, it seems it's a name we should all forget.
Sorry?
Since the incident, our government's intelligence services have been investigating Miss Brett. But it turns out that an Englishwoman by the name of Giselle Brett didn't actually exist.
Ooh. What the fuck? That's a twist. Didn't exist? But how can that be?
It was a pseudonym. Her real name was Shin. If she wasn't a visiting student either, that was a front.
A front? Who on earth was she then?
Miss A. Shin. Her name is literally all our intelligence services have been able to ascertain about her.
I feel like that name is very familiar. Hold on. Hold on. That name is very familiar to me. Hold on. I need to look this up. Not the trial.
Yes, it is! Okay, so there was the Morse code thing in the last trial in the first game. And there was a list of names. It was Japanese Morse code, so that's why they were confused about it. But then they figured out, oh, it's Japanese Morse code, cool. So the names on there were K. Asogi, A. Shin, T. Gregson, and J. Wilson. I can't believe I remembered, but yes, her name was in that Morse code message. And then the end of the transcribed message just says that is all four. So all of those names are on there. But okay, so why would those four names be in that that message together though? So Jay Wilson and Kay Asogi are dead. Is that all we know? Well, we know they're dead. Well, and now Giselle Brett is dead. Or A. Shin is now dead. So that only leaves Gregson right now. But none of the deaths are really related. Kind of. You know what I mean? Like, Kazuma's death was an accident from a ballerina that's escaping from Russia. Well, it was on purpose, but accident, like, she didn't mean... Anyway. Jay Wilson and A. Shin, those deaths are connected. I mean, he was killed by... I'm just gonna call her Giselle for now. And Gregson is still alive, but we know he's on to something. Like, there's like a hidden agenda of some sort. From the Eggert case from back then. So I don't know. We'll have to see. But okay, so for sure, that name was on that message. Okay, I'm glad I remembered that.
Nobody knows why, or even how, she came to be in Japan. It's a complete mystery. But that makes no sense. It's no easy task to be accepted as a foreign student anywhere. What could the woman have been up to? I'm afraid I really don't know. The only thing we can be sure of is that she had some business in our country that we don't yet understand. And now she's been killed. While all the questions surrounding her existence remain unanswered. I'm afraid so. A. Shin, who on earth was she? And why do I feel as though I've heard that name before somewhere?
You have, Ryunosuke! Interesting how they all have some international connection, yeah. Oh boy. Alright, but what about Kazuma then?
After my friend Ray's trial, the reporter who actually killed Miss Brett said something very strange.
This guy. I know the truth. I know you had a hand in what went on. Was Japan still in Japanese waters? I don't know. I think Menyman was just good at being unnoticed at times. So maybe that's why he knew. But I don't know for sure. And that visiting student's fate. Nobody here in Japan knows anything about it. They don't know that the guy never made it to England, that he died on that steamship, and that he'll never. And then Seishiro slain.
Obviously, I couldn't ask him to elaborate at the time. But later, I visited the man in his prison cell and asked him what he was going to say about Kazuma-sama.
What did you learn?
After he died on the voyage to Great Britain, his body should have been unladen at the port of Hong Kong and passed into the care of the consulate staff there.
Should have been... What?
it is bizarre and sad that Susato's dad didn't hold a funeral ceremony or anything. That is bizarre. He does have a grave, though, which is interesting.
Well, it turns out that his body never arrived. It just disappeared.
What the fuck? That's not... What? Kazuma's body vanished? What the fuck?
Our government tried to cover the fact up, it seems. They erected a grave on the cliffs by our hometown. Except Kazuma-sama isn't there.
What the fuck? Because aren't they practically family? Or maybe he did, but it was just secret because the body was lost. Well, right now, she just said the government put it there. Tried to... Like, the government put the grave on the cliffs. So why would they do... Okay. Did Professor Mikotoba know about this?
Yes, it would seem that he did. But he didn't tell me. They're still investigating what happened to Kazuma-sama's body as we speak.
I just don't believe it. And what is this acute feeling of apprehension I have all of a sudden? The Kazuma mystery. Fucking A. The Kazuma mystery. Thinking back now, some of the things that happened on the SS Burya. I wish I could see the name in Russian so I could pronounce it a little better. Wait, can I actually see? No, I can't. Okay. That's fine. The ship, in the Japanese version, the ship is called Al Claire. Oh. Cool. Okay, that's not important right now. I mean, after he died, we never saw his body again, did we? Could it be? Could it be that he's actually still alive?
Stop it, Mr. Naruhodo. It's too much to bear.
No, but listen, if he was still alive, that's not totally off the chart, off the table, because, okay, listen. We know nobody checks the pulse of the body. Maybe he's alive. What the fuck? No, Susato, but listen. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
Just thinking about the possibility pains me so very much.
Okay, I'm not gonna take that completely out of my brain, because Yunosuke is putting the thoughts in my head here.
Cast your mind back for a moment, Mr. Naruhodo. When Kazuma-sama was discovered, Mr. Sholmes was there, wasn't he? And he definitely examined the body. I remember it clearly.
You're right. But how did he examine the body? How did he examine the body? Because what if he just examined parts and was like, oh, he's not reacting to anything, maybe he's dead. You know, like, what if he just he felt he's like, oh, he died recently, his body's still warm. Like we did with William Shakespeare, remember? They didn't check a pulse, they checked his body heat and was like, he's dead, so if his body's still warm, he must have died really recently, which wasn't the case. So, like, no. Herlock is also on drugs, so yeah, no, listen, Susato. No, I mean... So if Kazuma hadn't actually been dead at all, it would mean that Mr. Sholmes had lied to us. Or that.
But there's no reason why he would possibly have done such a thing.
I mean, we don't know how the mind of Mr. Sholmes works. I suppose that's true, yes. Oh, that's worse. I know that... is worse. But also, we haven't really told Iris about her dad either, so that's also really bad.
The idea that he might still be alive somewhere. It wants to fill me with hope, but I can't let it. Because if it turned out not to be true, then I'd be back at the bottom of that awful pit of despair again. Oh, I'm terrified. Or I'm terrified of what that might do to me. Oh, Mr. Sato. I know she's given the idea the thought it deserves. It's the Sato-san we're talking about after all. So I probably shouldn't push it now.
Yeah, let's not, because it would be doubly as heartbreaking if it was, if he was actually dead. Alright, well, we can't move anywhere. But there's nothing else to converse about. Do I have to show you something? Oh wait, no. Ah, there he is. Hi, Iris.
It must be about a year ago now. I wrote a really long story based on some of my father's old notes. It's about one of Hurley's greatest exploits. I called it The Hound of the Baskervilles.
But then Mr. Sholmes forbade you from publishing it, and put the manuscript somewhere nobody could get their hands on it.
So nobody knows anything about it apart from Hurley and I.
And Susato?
But for some reason, you knew the title of it, didn't you, Susie?
Hound of the Baskerville is your favorite Sherlock story? I've been meaning to read Sherlock Holmes stuff, but it's hard for me to pick up a book because I've always had this thing where I would find a story that I like and I'd be like, oh, maybe this is a genre I really enjoy. So I'll look into other books of that genre and be like, oh, this is shit. Or even just an author, I'll be like, oh, I really like this story, I really like how this author wrote it, and I really, it's really captivated me. So maybe I'll like other books of this author, and I'm like, nope, I hate them. And so I haven't read a book in like a long while, so I'm really picky about what I read. I have books that I've bought and just never finished reading or never even started reading because I'm like, how about a radio show? They have recordings of radio shows of the books. Oh, just so I don't forget, I will write that down then just to like keep in as an option. Sherlock Holmes radio shows, because I've been interested. I just haven't read it or listened to it, I guess, because I end up being super picky about it. It's why I have such a hard time when people are like, oh, what genre of thing do you like, or what author do you like? I'm like, I don't know, because I don't like an author for their writing style, apparently. Just one specific book, or a genre is one specific book. So I always have a hard time picking up a book these days.
Oh, it sounds so exciting. The Hound of the Baskervilles. I should love to read it.
And then they were shocked, because they were like, we didn't say the name.
And you wouldn't tell me how you'd come to know it. Yes, but I made you a promise that I would explain one day, didn't I? I think it's time.
Oh dear. The truth will come out. Sorry, I'll be right back. I need to replace my tea because there's a bug crawling in my cup. So give me just a sec, okay? I'll be right back. That's fun thing to look into your
the thing you've been drinking out of this whole time. I will be right back. Okay. Well, I'm back. I made a new cup of tea. Hopefully another bug doesn't crawl into it, because that would be not fun. I washed it. Made some new tea. We're good to go. I mean, it wasn't a big bug. It was like a tiny thing, but no, I'm okay. No bugs, please. No bugs allowed. Exactly. Right when we were getting to a very important part too. God damn it. The bug was saying, "Don't tell Iris. Wait a little bit." No, we gotta tell her. Okay, here we go.
I'm so sorry I've had to keep it from you for so long, Iris.
Oh, this is new music, I feel.
It was completely by accident that I came to know the title of your manuscript, Iris. It was a short while before we left Japan. I was cleaning Father's study, and I saw something on his writing desk. A large box of papers. There was a label affixed to the box that was written in English. It read, The Hound of the Baskervilles.
What?
My Baskerville story?
Oh, that was not the voice I gave you, Iris. I'm sorry.
Of course, I had no idea what it was at the time. But Father came in and...
Susato, what are you doing? I'm just looking.
Oh, Father.
No, we just saw the name.
No, I simply read the label, that's all.
Well, put it out of your mind.
Sorry?
Forget that you ever saw it, and certainly don't tell anybody else about this. Do you understand? Alright, Dad, chill. Sorry. But what was Iris's manuscript doing in Japan?
I have no idea. But when I heard Iris mention the word Baskerville that day, the title just slipped out. I would never have guessed that it was an unpublished account of one of Mr. Sholmes' exploits.
But now the question is, why does your father have it? Oh wait, no, but he was a friend of Wilson, so that makes sense. No, but still, why would he have it?
When I returned to Japan, I asked Father to explain, but he refused to answer any of my questions, and there was no sign of the big box in his office.
Oh, so we're not telling her the big truth? Or are we?
That's really all I know about it. I've no doubt the Father has a very good reason for being so secretive about it, but still. I made up my mind to explain myself to both of you.
Oh, no, but what about the big important? We're not gonna say that? Okay, well. The other big news will wait, I guess.
So, Mr. Naruhodo, I'm ready to start investigating if you are. I've committed every detail about the case to memory.
Oh.
And Iris has told me about the disturbing happenings at the Waxwork Museum as well.
So you're fully abreast of the situation already, Mr. Sato. I'd expect nothing less, to be honest.
I would think our first port of call should be to investigate this Mr. Drebber, the engineer responsible for building the elaborate machine that was used to effect this extraordinary trick.
Yes, a conjurer of sorts, by the sound of it, well known in the fields of science and magic.
Then we need to go and arrest him.
And another Susato takedown. Well, yes. He must know the truth behind this case, so I agree, we really do need to find the man.
It sounds like it's a case of tracking someone down. Which is a job for the police, or a great detective.
Are we supposed to guess who she might be thinking of? We don't have much time, so we need to get started straight away, I think.
Good idea. Well, best of luck then.
Bye. Oh, you're not coming today.
I'm going to Brixton Road shortly for the herb market. But let me know later how you got on, won't you?
Alright, bye, Iris. So we're still really not telling her about her dad, are we? God damn it. That was a little abrupt, but the pull of the herb market must be strong. I mean, her and her herbal teas, right? Oh, now we can move. God, I'm so tempted to keep going, but it's... No, okay. No, go back. I'm gonna save and quit here. Or else I'm gonna just keep going. We're almost at 4 hours. I think it's a good spot as I need to end the stream today. But for today, I am done. Hairbrain has caused me a lot of stress. But I'm glad he's kind of like... I'm glad we've got that part settled a bit. Now we have another name, another guy who could be part of the problem. We told Iris the secrets, but not the big secret. Just the Baskerville secret. So I was so being like, yes, we can tell her the thing. Finally. But no. Hopefully he's mellowed out. Yeah. Hairbrain, please don't cause me more undue stress, please. But yeah, hopefully we'll learn more later. We'll see how it goes, what we find while we're investigating, and now we can finally look at the machine, I think. I hope, yeah. But that is for next time. But yeah, thanks so much guys for stopping by. I really appreciate it. And hope everyone has a good rest of the day, night, evening, whatever time it is for you. And hope you guys all stay safe out there. Yeah. Anyway, thanks a bunch guys, and good night. Bye.